Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today we'll be doing yet another triple reaction to Radiohead. We're going to be checking out the songs Daily Mail, Bloom, and Videotape, and I gotta say I could not be more excited for this because the last triple reaction I did was also to songs from the Basement live performance, which these are from as well today. And every single one of those songs blew me away for different reasons. They were so technically impressive to me, melodically interesting, and were so beautiful. They brought me to tears several times. I ended up showing my girlfriend a handful of those songs, and she was also immediately in love, especially with Nude. That was, I think, one of her favorites, at least, out of those three. So today, we've got more Radiohead, and that is thanks to Anthony the Awesome for making this donation request. Thank you so much, Anthony. But now, let's jump in. Let's see if I cry again. Tear up, tear up. Manly tears.
So, A first, and then it's the full band.
We can still play the top really quietly then, would that be alright?
Yeah.
It's like behind the scenes. It's a bit chromatic, this progression. It is so unique. Wow. And beautiful. Oh, and just staying on that.
The moon is a rock on a mountain. The lunatics have taken over the asylum.
Dude, Tom.
Waiting on a rapture.
It's gorgeous.
Singing we keep your prices down.
Oh. Chills.
Feed you to the hounds, to the Daily Mail. Together,
Oh, there's a change here.
together,
Da-da-da-da-da.
you made a pig's ear.
I need somebody with true music theory knowledge to help me out because there is so much movement. There's so many like steps taken from the light into the dark and then immediately back into the light again. It is this like shifting amorphous melody that I can't quite, it's too slippery. I can't quite mentally grab my hands onto it, but I love every moment of it.
You made a pig's ear. You made a mistake.
Jesus.
Paid off security. Got through the gate.
Do you hear how it like turns up, but then it also goes back to this like descending madness, this, I wouldn't even call it like a liminal space or limbo in general. I don't know. It is like we're in some other cosmic plane where like, you know, have you ever seen oh god, Twilight Zone? There's an episode where like all of the humans are now like pig people and all of the like pigs are humans or something like that. I don't know. It's a weird episode, but we're in this like backwards reality where this is like these are the melodies that our dark matter selves listen to. God, I probably am making no sense right now.
Through the gate, you got away with it, but we're lying
How do you jam along to this? I have no idea.
Alright. Let's move on, yeah.
Dude, it's like this song was, I don't know, it's like the musical equivalent of like negative space. I don't even know if that makes sense. Like all of these like analogies I'm trying to like use are meant to draw out the fact that whatever is like typical in terms of melody and chord progressions and pitches relative to those concepts feel like we are on the, you know, Stranger Things underworld equivalent of that norm. This is so out of what I'm used to melodically that it is just inherently interesting for sake of novelty, but it also works tremendously well. And also to like point out a unique, I guess, section too, I really like the moment the brass fully came in, because the song overall had this like bright feel to it outside of just the like chords themselves. Like the actual brightness was coming from the keys and Tom singing, but then the moment the brass comes in, it adds a lot more heaviness, almost like fattiness to this track. It almost like rips open a chasm of like bellowy, powerful sounds that really impact me as a listener. But that's in addition to everything melodically that we heard that already impacts me heavily. I need to like truly understand, like I think, okay, let me reverse the thinking here. The only way for me to truly understand Radiohead is for me to like fully cover and play one of their songs, at least the way they're structured and the melodies and chords underlying them, because they do not make sense to me and I want them to, but they sound so good. I almost like don't want to take away the magic by understanding analytically what's happening under the hood. So let's just keep listening, shall we? The next one is Bloom. The polyrhythms, bro. What do you even focus on to like find the one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like a fever dream. My earlier comment about like liminal spaces, this is the soundtrack for a liminal space. We are in 4/4 though, surprisingly. At least that's how I'm counting it. And just a small note here, but they've quieted Tom's vocals relative to the instrumentation. Usually vocalists are like put super forward into the mix, but with this song it's not been the case. That is so weird. He's kind of like on par at least. With the brass, the vocals and the brass together. I don't know how to categorize this, like alternative, experimental. Does it matter? It's just Radiohead? I can only imagine Radiohead playing a song like this. That I don't this is way above my pay grade. I was even gonna say it earlier, but I thought better just to let the video play. But like even the way some of the shots were shot were kind of unusual. Oh God, this song is it's like ambient music. I think it's not the typical thing you would ever hear on the radio. I mean, I think that kind of goes without saying, but I'll say it anyways. When I first heard Radiohead on this channel, never in a million years did I ever expect to hear a song from them that sounded like this. Now, knowing what they're capable of, this is the only band I could attribute a sound like this to. But like, I don't understand it fully. Not yet anyways. There's definitely more I need to learn about Radiohead. I'm kind of curious to hear the comments. No one talks about how fucking amazing Bloom's bass line is. I didn't know nobody talked about that. Imagine creating something as perfectly chaotic and beautiful as this, and not only is it not career-defining and not only is it not a career-defining high point of your life, it's just another day at the office. Bravo, Radiohead. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry my reaction isn't better today. I'm like confused because it sounds again like, as a commenter wrote, perfectly chaotic and beautiful because it's in 4/4 time. Rhythmically, it sounds like we're in no man's land, but we are actually in some kind of a structure. The same can be said melodically, but it feels like out of my grasp. It feels unattainable somehow. It leaves me in this weird space of like, man, what kind of music can be created if we like really just let ourselves fully go? Like remove Western scales, remove Eastern scales, remove progressions. Let the brain kind of, let the gray matter of our brain rather take over fully the production process, the composition process. I don't know, man. It's not even psychedelic. It feels different than that. You guys probably have better ways to describe this than I do at this moment, but that was an experience for sure. Let's check out the last song today. This one is called Videotape. Again, 4/4. It's an interesting drum sound. I think it's one of those programmed drums.
When I'm at the pearly gates.
It's such a small note, but Tom never like sings and comes in on the 1. It's like the 2 or the 2.5.
When I'm
In this case, the and.
the pearly gates, this'll be on my videotape.
Oh wow,
My videotape. Mephistopheles is just beneath, and he's reaching up to grab me. This is one for the good days, and I have it all here in red, blue, green.
It's a good bass line.
Red, blue, green. You are my sinner when I spin away out of control on videotape.
fills. Up and down, and we're just
This is my way of saying goodbye, 'cause I can't do it face to face. I'm talking to you before, no matter what happens now. You shouldn't be afraid, because I know today.
Radiohead hurts my brain so good. That's all I can say about them.
Because I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen.
I love the rhythm in this. Oh, and you hear the atmosphere. I mean, we heard it throughout all the tracks, but here, dude, what? Thank you. Like I said, Radiohead hurts my brain so good. This is far above my pay grade. I don't actually have the mental bandwidth to figure out what is happening exactly, because everything is doing something that is slightly different than what I expect. It isn't readily attainable to me, and I'm going to make a very strange reference. Some of you may or may not know the Harry Potter series. I, for one, I only read the books like when I was very young, so I don't really remember. But I remember watching the movies many times over. And in the 6th movie, the Half-Blood Prince, there is a scene, right? Maybe you guys know it, where Harry and Dumbledore are looking for one of Voldemort's Horcruxes, and they teleport to this like cave, and at the center of this cave is this massive, I guess, kind of whatever fountain, I think, and Harry is trying to, I guess, collect some of the fluid in his conch, but like the conch will not fill at all. The shell that he's trying to use to collect the water to drink isn't filling at all, and every time he tries to scoop and tries to scoop and tries to scoop, like almost like magic, none, I mean in Harry Potter it is magic, but none of the liquid enters that container. I really wish I had the actual proper terminology here, but that is like me attempting to understand what is happening in these Radiohead songs. I feel like I'm scooping. I feel like I can see it. I can like sort of touch it, When I go to like grab onto it, again, it slips my grasp. It feels like it's almost like everything is 4/4. Everything is super standard in an alternative dimension, or alternate dimension, I guess. Does that make sense? I don't know. It feels like nothing I've said during this reaction makes any sense. So really, I apologize for my failures in being able to describe what I've heard today, because this was insane. My brain actually hurts right now. But I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to make a request yourself, whether it's Radiohead or any band you'd like to hear my take on, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.